Hello, cannabis business minds, and hope you're doing well. This is Simone, your podcast host, reporting from the south of France. And today I wanted to talk about something that I try to talk about at least once a year, probably once a month, but not obviously on the podcast. That might get a little bit redundant. But there's a big elephant in the room. Look around, think about that room that you're in, and what do you think that could be? Well, that big elephant is that cannabis is still federally illegal. Remember a few episodes back when I asked you to think about your why? What's your why as an entrepreneur? What's your why as a business owner? What's your why as somebody that is a career seeker? What's your personal why? Why are you waking up? Why are you doing the things that you do every day with excitement, with joy, with a zest for life? When you start a business, that why, you guys know my thought about that. That why is going to guide you in the times that it's quite dark or frustrating. We already know entrepreneurs, we get those ups and those downs and those ups and the downs. It's a long, windy road of entrepreneurship. But specifically in the cannabis industry, we need to have that why. And one of the biggest reasons I think that we need to have that why is that cannabis and hemp really, until 2018, hemp was in the same boat really as cannabis, is that cannabis is still federally illegal in the United States. People are going to prison. People are not having the same government relief as other businesses. There's countless reasons why cannabis illegality is affecting every entrepreneur that's working in it. And that is something that I want to talk to you guys a little bit more about, because what you're going to hear is a little bit of a rant. I'm sorry, I like to be positive, but it's a little bit of a rant. As I gear up for this awesome launch of the CBM platform, of course, I'm dealing with third parties that aren't related to cannabis, that getting me on their platforms would be a push towards education that I was really hoping for. And I've had a lot of closed doors and shut bank accounts that I've encountered over the past few weeks. Now, I've seen this. It's happened to me before in 2017. It's happened to my clients that are cannabis or CBD and even ancillary providers. So I'm not new to it, but I guess it's a new or refreshed frustration because I thought we had made some progress. And so I'm going to let you listen to this little bit of a rant because there's clearly some positivity at the end and a specific call to action to you. Know that if you're a cannabis operator and you've been working, you've already experienced this. If you've been a CBD provider and you've been working, you've already experienced this. And if you've been an ancillary provider, I bet you've experienced this because I had back in 2017. There's a massive stigma that is attached to the cannabis industry, despite more than 67% of Americans wanting to legalize cannabis. Talking in terms of cannabis and not marijuana, cannabis being an essential good, cannabis being legal in Canada, cannabis clearly showing the benefits of how it's been helping society. Despite all of these amazing things that you and I all know, cannabis is still federally illegal. And it's pissing me off. It's pissing me off because people are still in jail because of this, yet people are making millions of dollars that were originally against cannabis. It's pissing me off because small business owners do not have the same opportunities to build a true brand or company or vision in cannabis that these large corporations, multi-state operators do. It's pissing me off because you and I should be able to have access to banking, to SBA loans, and to being able to, if we ever wanted to, take our company public, right? We know, you guys, that it's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when cannabis is going to be legalized. But it's up to you and to I and to the cannabis business community to do something more about it. I'm unhappy with how the lack of support that the general population is giving cannabis. Yes, we are seeing bills go through the Senate. Yes, we are seeing support from 44 public officials to support the safe access. We are seeing former House speakers
be part of cannabis businesses, right? We're seeing this. But what we're not seeing the freedom for the small to medium-sized business owner. And when you think about how the IRS reports what a small business is, it's everybody listening to this podcast. 500 employees or less, 25 million or less in revenue. Y'all, that is something that we have to work together on. And so the title of this podcast is I Am a Cannabis Professional, because I am a cannabis professional, you're a cannabis professional. And if you're in CBD, holler at me, because I want to call you a cannabis professional, but maybe we should call you a hemp professional. I don't think that there should be a barrier between cannabis and hemp. The two are very different. They're two different trajectories, two different communities. But I think it's important that because the communities are so small in general compared to other communities, that we can come together and we can really work towards getting the reform that we really need. I'm sick and tired of seeing all of you amazing people want to build businesses and getting a sucker punch from the federal government. I'm sick and tired of it, and we have to do something about it. Now is the time. Now is the time to create a very strategic plan to do something together. So cannabis business professionals, hashtag I am a cannabis professional. I'm a cannabis professional. I know you are, because you wouldn't be listening to this. So join me in this amazing discussion that I'm going to continue to have on office hours every Thursday. I want to hear from you. I want to hear what you have to say. Your voice, your opinion matters so much. And I also want to let you know that I am here for you if you need any support. There's an amazing community of cannabis entrepreneurs that are at your fingertips that want to help and to support you in your journey. So I want to let you know that I'm here, Cannabis Business Minds here, and the advisors on Cannabis Business Minds are all here for you. And you also are here for everyone else. So remember, we are only better together as we continue our entrepreneurship journey. A rising tide lifts all ships.
All right, guys, so if you are excited, if you think that we could come together, we can meet once a week, that you can participate in this challenge, and we can make some moves and make some change and get some more people excited about the cannabis industry that weren't really excited about it before, then join me on this challenge. I guarantee it's going to be a rewarding thing. It's going to test your leadership like it never has tested it before, and we'll have a very fun, engaging group dynamic that will give us all a little bit of additional purpose during this journey of our cannabis entrepreneurship. I believe that when there is a will, there is a way. And as I gear up to launch the CBM membership platform, I put a lot of thought on what the industry really needs. And I think we all together need to fight for cannabis legalization.